Hey, what's up? Just got back from the gym and I had a little bit of a teaching moment, so I figure I'm going to try to share it. So, I'm doing gold medal bodies elements and I'm on day 4, and that's important. And one of the exercises that I'm doing is about squat mobility, trying to move around in a squatting position with both your feet and your butt pretty much touching the floor. And I was not doing it. It wasn't working out for me. Yeah, my heels kept on lifting up, and I was rolling up to the front of my feet. I forget what it's called. And I was getting frustrated that I couldn't both keep the back of my feet on the ground and also stay in a upright position. I kept on falling backwards, keep on falling off balance, and I was getting really pissed off, and I was like, this is ridiculous, I'm never going to get it. And luckily I have learned to catch, I am learning to catch myself when that thought comes into my mind, because it gets into my quite a bit, and it's a struggle, it's a wrestle, it's a constant wrestling match that I have with the guys. Like, it's not worth it. And I had to tell myself, because I heard myself say that, and I'm like, no, look, I just spent like 36 years not trying to do this, and I expect myself to be able to do it in 4 days. And this is actually not even one of the stretches that we really have gotten into. This is an introduction part to an area, and I'm getting all pissed off that I can't accomplish this like first, second time. Like, how ridiculous am I? It is. I mean, it is ridiculous. It's the craziest thing. But that's honestly that's honestly, some of the stuff that goes to my head. And it's like, and honestly, when I tried to diet before I figured it out, I'd go diet for a week and, I can't get this. Screw this is stupid. When I try to quit smoking, I needed a cigarette. Screw this is stupid. Yeah, when I tried to start working out on the barbell, screw this is stupid. So, I mean, it happens a lot, and I have a feeling that I'm not the only person that experiences this. If I am, y'all be lucky. Y'all keep going. But it was something I heard to myself, and I had to step in and tell myself, dude, it's only day 4. This is something that you're really not familiar with. Give it time. Make it worth your while. And keep doing it until it gets done. And that's the word right there, until. Like with the smoking, quit until you have quitting. The weight loss, start losing, start attacking fat, start killing fat, start slaying it until you're in a happy spot. Yeah, it's back only down to 85. I fluctuate, but I didn't have the perfect solution the first time through. I didn't have the perfect keys to the kingdom weight loss the first time I tried. No. I failed quite a few times. In fact, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 years ago, I was 250. I figured out how to lose about 70 pounds. I got down to 180. Got it back up again, and still was having trouble. Even me, being able to do this before. I was in the military, and I had to relearn it, and I still was not confident, and I still couldn't figure it out. I don't think it's just me, but if it's just me, it's just me. So, but if it's anybody else that I'm talking about who struggles with the confidence and struggles with frustration, I found out that this really helps. And this is really what I kind of drove in earlier in this year, and I'm really trying to rededicate myself to it, is log down where you're at. Because, I think that I'll remember where I was at today, and maybe I will tomorrow, but how will I really remember where I was next week? I don't remember where I was last week, unless if I wrote it down. Because guess what? In 7 days, I have 6, 7 other days of memory in my mind, which is actually more recent than that. So this stuff right here, if it's a major incident, I'll probably remember it. But if not, if I won't, it will be difficult for me to remember how deep of a squat I could get last week. I can remember today. I might be able to remember yesterday. But unless if I write this down or note it or log it or video record it, it will be an elusive target to aim at. And that sucks. That sucks, not knowing where your target is and shooting blindly constantly. That sucks. So, I really, really recommend anybody who's trying to make a change in their life, weight loss, smoking, fitness, anything, start figuring out where you are at. Write down where you're at. Write down what you can do right now. Then once you have that, find one thing in there that you can tweak. Find one worse habit that you can make into a better habit. And focus on that. And keep track of it. And see how you're doing. Maybe the first thing you pick doesn't work out for you. That's okay. Because next week, come back, look at it. Are you improving? Yes, no. Maybe there's a prerequisite. Maybe by doing that, you identified something else that you can change that might be a better solution. That might be actually the prerequisite for you to be able to make that other change. So write it down, because if you don't, it's really difficult. Really, really difficult. And I want it as easy as possible that you can be. Why do we have to make it hard on ourselves? I'm going to make my struggles. I'm going to put out my struggles. Put out some of my weaknesses. That maybe somebody else can benefit from them. I think that's good right now. Write stuff down. Love you.